Well, have you come to see me, Mr. Collins?
No, actually, I came to talk to Quentin.
Oh, and do you plan to tell him that I am Angelique, returned from the dead?
You've already pointed out the danger of that.
I just wondered how carefully you listened.
I always listen to an enemy.
Oh. You are frank, aren't you? I can learn a lot from you. You know, I've been doing a lot of reading lately on a very fascinating subject.
Oh?
Parallel time. Does that phrase mean anything to you?
Should it?
Perhaps. The theory is that there are other bands of time besides our own, and that we live in them also. Also, that there are even places where one can move from one band of time to another.
That hardly seems possible.
Even to you. The East Wing seems to be one of these bands, one of these places where one can move back and forth. I wonder what would happen if one of us was to be standing in that room when it changed.
Well, there's only one way to find out. By staying in that room.
Is that what happened to you when you came from your time, Mr. Collins?
How I wish I could confess to you what you're implying, Miss Stokes. But I am not a visitor from another time.
Barnabas, how pleasant. Am I interrupting something here?
Oh, no. I still have some letters to write. I'll catch on them now. It was nice talking to you again, Mr. Collins. I seem to get to know you better each time we're together. I like that.
As I do.
You, care for a brandy?
No, thank you, Quentin. Quentin, I'm very concerned about what has been happening here.
You're not the only one, Barnabas.
If you were as concerned as I think you should be, you would take Maggie away from here.
That's being a little bit melodramatic, don't you think?
I think not. Now, what had happened here the other night is not to be discounted. Maggie did hear Angelique's voice. I know you doubt that the picture spoke to her.
Barnabas, how did you know that?
Well, she told me. She was very upset. Now, Quentin, there is a spirit here that means to harm your wife.
Yes, a spirit, a vengeful spirit.
You doubt it.
Barnabas, I have a feeling that Maggie herself is responsible for what's happening here.
What?
One, I shouldn't, but I would be lying if I didn't admit it. None of these occurrences took place until Maggie got here.
Quentin, you don't believe that.
I don't know what I believe.
Well, then you must decide. And you're wasting your time doubting your wife. Your present wife, at least. Now look around you, that's all I ask. Decide who is good and who is evil.
Are you trying to warn me about someone specifically?
I cannot without having proof. Nor should you accuse Maggie without proof either. Now, I must go upstairs and speak to Elizabeth.
Quentin, I just heard you talking to Barnabas, and I'm sure he means me. Oh, Quentin, he's been against me ever since he came here. No, he has, and I don't know why. I've tried to accept him like we all have, someone we know nothing about. But he seems to think that I'm causing all this trouble.
Alexis,
No, Quentin, all I want is for the two of you to be happy. That's all I want. Just the best for you and Maggie.
There, it's going to be all right. We all want the best for each of us.